mama bud. Ready? Yeah. Hit his ass. Knocked out. Oh, shit, we need to get out of here. What's the address, Lake Jones?
When I see certain videos online, sometimes I get angry, sometimes not so much. But the video that I just played for you is one of those videos that really, I would say, more than angered me. I would almost even say enraged me, and it enraged tens and hundreds of thousands of people, perhaps millions, that seen that video all over social media. A very foul video, and it was a video of a man purposely being ran over and killed, and the two little cretins in the car laughing about it. Just laughing about it. They thought it was funny. Beavis and Butthead right there. I'm standing on the corner of Centennial Parkway and Tenaya Way. This is the exact location of where 64-year-old retired police chief Andy Probst was riding his bike. This is a memorial that was made in his honor right here. And of course, you'll see many memorials like this where people that have died on their bicycles, normally they're painted white and they're erected at the scene of the crash. So on that day, August 14, 2023, Andy Probst was riding right down this street right here, and he was only but a few blocks away from his house. Now, Mr. Probst had retired from the city of Bell as the police chief in 2009. He had been in law enforcement for about 35 years. He retired and moved out here to Las Vegas, and he had gotten a job with some kind of a security firm. Now, him having a job where he's not very active, he wants to, maintain his body and just keep in shape. So he would more than likely ride his bicycle because he enjoyed it, and he also needed to get out and get some exercise. So on that day, you had a couple of cretins. You had, at the time, he was 17, Jesus Ayala, and 16-year-old Jasmine Keys. They had been going around stealing cars. That morning, they had stolen 2 other cars, and little did anybody know that they had previously just hit somebody. So they were going around filming themselves hitting people while they were on their bicycles. And this man, Andy Probst, was filmed at his last moments in life. Now, at the time that the accident occurred and he fell, Andy's wife, Crystal, got an alert on her phone that the watch, he was wearing an Apple Watch, detected a hard fall. So at the time, her and her daughter, Taylor, are at home, and she mentions to her, hey, it looks like Dad probably fell. And then about 5 or 10 minutes later, they start hearing sirens. And immediately they looked at each other and they said, that's probably for Dad. And they come racing to this very scene right here. Now, at that time, they don't know what the extent of Andy's injuries are. And he would later, of course, be taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Suffered a very catastrophic head injury. Now, eventually, the 2 morons were arrested. Now, on body cam, Jesus Ayala, who is now 18, but he was 17 at the time, told one of the officers that was arresting him that he didn't think it was a big deal and that it'd be a slap on the wrist and he would only do 30 days in jail. He actually said that. He's like, I'm only going to do 30 days in jail for killing somebody. Well, let me tell you, buddy, you're going to do a little bit more than 30 days in jail, because both of them currently right now are sitting in the Clark County Detention Center, and they're both being charged with Andy Probst's murder. And along with that, they're also being charged with using a deadly weapon and leaving the scene of an accident. Now, police were alerted to this video because I guess it was being shared from student to student, and one of the high school students in the area seen the video and alerted the police. So right now, they're being charged as adults. Now, they were also, last week, as the recording of this video, they were arraigned on more charges. Now, Jasmine Keys, he wasn't arraigned on more charges. However, Jesus Ayala was, because I guess there was a previous incident where he tried to rob somebody last summer, and there was a knife that was used in the scene of that crime. So he's being charged with a second attempted murder of another individual. So it looks like right now, even though they were juveniles at the time, they are being charged as adults. But Nevada law states that the longest amount of time that they could receive in prison is 20 years to life. That's probably why the prosecutor decided to file the other charges against Jesus Ayala. And mind you, there was also 2 other people, I believe, that were also hit as they were riding their bicycles. So I'm pretty sure the prosecutor's also going to charge them with those crimes as well. Now, it's up to the prosecutor and perhaps the judge. I'm not a legal eagle, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to decide whether they get the maximum amount of time by law, which would be 20 years to life, and if they would stack more charges against them and have all of the charges either ran consecutive, meaning that each charge must be served in full before the other sentence starts, or if they're all ran together, which would be concurrent. But let me tell you, when I first seen that video, that really, you know, I don't know Mr. Probst and I don't know their family, but I could assure you that really, you know, I'm trying not to I'm trying to really just kind of compose myself. That really hurt. That hurt to see how the dregs of society can get so low as to laugh as you kill somebody. Great job of raising your kids to the parents of those little bastards. And the old tattoo-faced weirdo guy, yeah, it looked like he was already set up for a life of crime. Absolutely despicable, and it's absolutely pathetic how you could just callously just hurt somebody like that. So let's hope that the prosecutor in Las Vegas is going to try them to the fullest extent of the law, because this video of him being murdered went super viral all over social media. So I'm pretty sure millions and millions of people have seen that video all over the world. So the world at large is going to be looking at Las Vegas in the ensuing months and years to see what takes place and what kind of sentence these little rotten demons get. And the attorney of Jesus Ayala, his name is David Westbrook, and he says in an article, you're gonna love this quote, I intend on seeking release of my client pending his trial. So he's going to try to get his client released from jail. He's going to probably try to get him bail. Currently, right now, I'm not really sure if they have any bail at all, but rest assured, Mr. Westbrook, and I know that you're only doing your job, your client isn't going nowhere except to the closest prison in upstate Nevada, and he's going to be there for a very, very, very long time. And what's also going to help him get the fullest sentence for this is that these 2 little bastards, they were seen on video laughing in the court during one of their arraignments, or their arraignment, excuse me. So they were seen laughing, and one of them was seen flipping off the family members of Mr. Probst right here. So the judge seen that, the prosecutor seen that, your attorney seen that. So believe you me, that's going to weigh in on when the sentencing comes. So that little middle finger that you gave to the family members of the murder victim here, yeah, the judge is going to remember that when they give you the maximum sentence allowed by law, and I hope that they do. I really, really hope that they do.